Hi, 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 hi. Happy Saturday. Saturday, right? Is it Saturday? Yeah, it's Saturday. I never know what day it is. I truly never know what day it is. But it is Saturday. It is raining yet again. It's been raining for a week, if not longer. But I don't think we have any tornadoes, so that's the positive. That's about the only positive. We have a lot of scents to go through today because this week I changed out my pods. I tried to change my pods out on the 1st-ish and the 15th-ish. So let me just pull this up because half the time you can't see comments. So I want to make sure that I can see any comments. All right. So yeah, we changed out our pods on the 2nd. And then we did quite a few wax changes today. I mean this week. And then I will be changing wax, I think tomorrow. I think this rain has, I'm gonna be honest, this rain has just really zapped me. I love a rainy day, but I say a day. I could even do 2 days of rain, but this whole entire week I'm just like in a funk. And I told Jeremy, I said, I'm not sad, but I feel sad. Does that make sense? Like I'm not sad about anything. I just feel very sad and down and just like, so yeah, that's where we're at. It's just gross. It's just gross outside. I'm tired of wiping the dog off. It's just yucky. Like I said, I can do a storm. I can do rainy days. Like give me like a really good like 2 days of like some mega storms. Then we're done. Then let's move on. Let's move on and change. Let's go through pods first. So I have 2 air purifiers. I'm debating a 3rd one. I have one in the bedroom, one in the gym area, which is also in the den area. So it's like the middle of our house. I have a wall fan in the hallway, the entry hallway. We have a little entry hallway that you come in. It's too small for a table or a warmer or anything like that. And the outlet's low. So we have one there. And then I have my tabletop fan that sits over there where the diffuser is, next to the diffuser. So we switched out those. We did Keep on Blooming in the bedroom. I had to think in the bedroom. This is this month's scent of the month. And as you know, if it's a bedroom, if it's in my bedroom, then that means it's kind of light. It's kind of relaxing in a way. This Keep on Blooming is actually really good. I wasn't thinking it was going to be, but it is very good. It's florally, but not too floral, and a hint of sweet, but it is good. So Keep on Blooming pod is in my air purifier in the bedroom. Pina Colada Cha Cha. This is still available as far as I know. I was going to pull this up. Hold on. I'm 99% sure. Let's see. No. I want it pots. Let's just go. Pina. Yeah, Pina Colada Cha Cha. That's in the wall fan in the hallway. It's so good. It's very coconutty, tangy, summery, delicious. This one's in the hallway. Wild Watermelon. I've been hoarding this one. So when we had Bring Back My Bars several times ago, they actually did a couple of them in pods, and this was one of them. What a watermelon. It smells exactly like watermelon Hubba Bubba bubble gum, like that's really big fat gum that we all chewed when we were younger, and it was like huge and it made you drool. Like that's exactly what it smells like. There is nothing similar to it right now. Like we have melon scents and we have fruity scents, but there's nothing that smells like this. And like I said, I have been hoarding it. I still have one more left. So, but this one is in the air purifier in the gym area. And then Holiday Market, that is an old scent from this past Christmas, and this one is in the purifier. I mean, not the purifier. What is that? The tabletop fan over here. It is very. I think if you liked Holiday Market, you would like Paradise Punch right now, which is not available in a pod as far as I know. We have so many scents, it's hard to remember what is available and what. Paradise Punch is not available currently in a pod, but it is available at a bar in a room spray and a scent circle. So if you liked that Christmas cottagey vibe, love, you would really like the Paradise Punch, and that's what this is very, very similar to. I need to change the pods in my car too. That might be today. So we went through 4 packs of pods. I will change them again around on the 15th. If you're kind of keeping track as far as like how long pods last. Mine, I have a tendency to use for about half the month or a month, depending on where I put them. Now, oils. We did Wolfsbane and Apple Brandy from the Halloween collection. We did Vetiver and Sandalwood, which is not available anymore. Most of the oils aren't, and that is just because you use so very little of it that they last forever. So, I mean, it's a downfall, but it's not, because an oil diffuser, it's just like you buy these bottles for like $12, $11, $14, depending on the bottle. And when I tell you it lasts forever and ever and ever, it really, 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 really does. And it's just so much bang for your buck. And then we have the Hero in Me, which is from the Father's Day oil collection, which is actually available in the club exclusive products. If you have a club, every month there is club exclusive items, meaning they're only available to you because you have a club and you're able to log in and see those club exclusive items. If you do not have a club and this is something you are interested in, please reach out and holler at me, because there are some times when I will do a one-time only like club exclusive products order. And I just, because it's special, it's a special thing, and if I offer it out to everybody, it's not so special. So I do offer a one-time only, like if you want to, I will get some of the club exclusives. So Hero in Me is actually, Hero to Me is actually available in our Father's Day oil collection that is in the club exclusive products. So those are the 3 oils that we used this week. Let's dive into the bars. I have them all organized. If I can remember, base of my desk, bathroom, kitchen, bedroom. All right, let's start with the desk. We did Sweetheart Sugar Cookie from the Valentine's Day collection. I think, hold on, I know which one I'm thinking, but I don't want to say the wrong name. This one smells like something, and I know what I'm thinking. What the heck am I thinking? What am I thinking? Somebody tell me what I'm thinking. Cake Me to Paradise. It's very, very similar to that, but a little bit different. But I think Cake Me to Paradise is much, much bigger and bolder. But if you liked the Sweetheart Sugar Cookie and did not club it, Cake Me to Paradise, that's good. That was on our desk. And then Fear from the absolute most amazing collection, the Inside Out collection. Oh, it was so good. This is just grapey amazingness. It's really, 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 really good. There's absolutely nothing that smells like this. I would say Black Raspberry Vanilla is like that's about as close as you're going to get to that grapey scent. It's so good. So good. As you could tell, I'm kind of like hoarding it just a little bit. I also still have Blue Sadness in the bedroom. I don't remember what else, but I've got a couple others that I'm kind of like using sparingly because I have to be careful. I can't club everything. So this was the desk. Kitchen, we used Everlasting Gobstopper. Again, another good one. I think if you like Sunkist, if you liked this one, Sunkist Citrus would be very similar. It's orangey, a little bit of fruity. Blue Grotto would be good too. It's got that little bit of like Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loopies vibe. Luck of the Rainbow, amazing in my club. That would be very similar to this. Yeah, if you like that cereal, Fruit Loops, Fruity Pebbles type of vibe, which is what Everlasting Gobstopper smells like, I would highly, highly suggest Luck of the Rainbow 100%. While it's still available, get it, get it, get it, get it. And then next, I would say like Blue Grotto would be very, very close. And then we did Tropical Coconut Nectar, which is an old Bring Back My Bar. Pina Colada Cha-Cha would be its dupe. This is more coconutty and not as tangy as Pina Colada Cha-Cha, but still it's going to give you that very, very tropical drink vibe. And that's what we used in the kitchen. So then bathroom, I used the last of Simply Rose. It just smells like a bouquet of roses. I love it. For many, many years, I don't remember what year I stopped. For many years, I would buy a rose for however old Emily was. Emily's birthday is this month, and if you don't know the story of Emily, please reach out and I will tell you below. I will give you the link to it below. If she was 3, like turning 3, I would get 3 roses. And at a certain point we stopped because I was like, we can't keep doing this, because what are we going to do when she's 30 by 30 roses? Like, it's just a lot. So, I have a tendency to use a rose scent in April, not all April, but at least some point in April. And I have a tendency to not use it any other time. And so I actually use the last Simply Rose in my bathroom, but I'm going to get the vanilla rose. I'm hoping it's very close. Heirloom rose is also available currently. That is close to, it's probably going to be, I'm going to be honest, it's probably going to be a lot more closer than vanilla rose in the Mother's Day collection, but we're going to try it. So Heirloom rose is actually on my next order to replace Simply Rose, but it's really good. Heirloom rose is, my dog is farting. Yeah, Heirloom rose, this is just straight rose. Simply Rose is like you buried your nose in a bouquet of roses. Heirloom rose is a little bit more watery, a little bit more breezy, not nearly as strong as Simply Rose, but if you like rose, definitely get the Heirloom one, and then I will keep you posted on how the vanilla one is. So we used vanilla rose in the bathroom, and then we used Shire Sunrise from the Lord of the Rings collection. Again, it's just a freshy, watery, grassy type of scent, which we have several that would be very, very similar to this. So if you got this scent and you liked it, or you're like, I would really like a watery, fresh, grassy type, let me know. I can let you know. There's quite a few of them. So that was bathroom. And then bedroom, we used Leaves in Lavender, which is in my club, which is amazing. It should not be this amazing. It's just, it was in the fall and I loved it. I was shocked. It's earthy, but lavender, but sweet, but not bakery. It's absolutely amazing. It is in my club. It's been in my club since like the day I smelled it. That's how good it is. It's so good. So we used that. And then the other one, Provence Lavender. This was a scent of the month many months ago, and it did come back. It's in the catalog right now. It's really good. I'm not a lavender girly. Like, there are some people who are very lavender. That is not me. Jammy time, not my vibe. I like it, but it's not like, ew. It just wasn't, but I have it, so I'm going to use it. I used it all. It's really good. It's lavender. It's clean. It's just clean. It's very laundry-ish, if I'm going to be honest. It is very laundry-ish. It's very strong. Matter of fact, I'm kind of debating if I'm going to change it out because I can still smell it. It's just a very good lavender scent. I know that it is, yeah, it is available in a lot of things. It is available in a bar, room spray, circles, pods, and flowers, and a scent pack. So it's available in everything. Scent packs, flowers, it's everything. Like, I'm going to get it in some pods for the air purifier in our bedroom before they leave at the end of August, I think. But really just really good lavender, fresh, laundry, clean scent if you're into that vibe. Super good. So there we go. I went through 4 pods, 3 oils, and 8 bars this week, but I got rid of 1, I think only 2. Yeah, I only got rid of like 2 full bars, but that's okay. Super good. It was really good. Hopefully, like, that was a request, if I could give you guys, like, when I have scents that I'm using that aren't available, if I can give you guys like a match. So hopefully that helped you guys this week. As always, if there's a scent that I talk about or you loved and it's not available anymore, holler at me, and sometimes we can get something somewhat close, or sometimes what I like to do, I call it its seasonal cousin, because like Christmas cottage you're not going to get right now. You're not going to get a clovey, cinnamony scent right now. It's just not the time. But there's going to be like a seasonal cousin, meaning it's got that same vibe, but it's not as heavy. You know, in the fall, winter, things are very, very heavy. And then in the spring and summer, things are very light, fruity, and bright. So a lot of times I can give you something that is very, very similar, but it's its seasonal cousin, you know? So it gives you that whole feeling, but not the heavy. Do you know what I mean? And I know sometimes you just want that. There's not much I can do. Always check the clearance section. We are always loading up that clearance section, so always check there, and then ask me, because you never know what I may have in stock and what I may have in my club that I'm willing to part with. Not everything. There are some things that I'm willing to part with in my club. So hopefully that helped. And then again, if you want in on those club exclusive items, there's a warmer, there's oils. Last I looked, I think there was some flowers in there. They're only available, you can only see them if you sign into your club. So you, even if you don't have a club, you can't even see what they look like. You don't even know. So if it's something that you are interested in and you're like, I want to know what the club exclusive items are, comment below. I will get you the information on what is available, and then we can go from there. We do have an order going in on Monday. All of the Mother's Day stuff is coming out. It's so pretty. I will be getting the flowers in the bars, at least. Flower. I want you guys to see how big this flower is. It's gigantic. We were lucky enough at World Tour to get one in a scent that was exclusive for World Tour people. So it's not available. The scent is not available, but the flower, I wanted to show you guys. Oh, my Lanta, I know I've gotten it out of here once already. There we go. So this is how big the fragrance flower is. It is gigantic. I don't know size comparison, how big it is. Like, I can't say, oh, it's blah, 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 blah size. Let's see. Trying to see. Like, a regular fragrance flower is 2.8 ounces. Let me see if it says how big the Mother's Day ones are, so that maybe we can get an idea. It also has that really, really pretty Wild Blooms warmer. Yeah, that's one of those little nuggets of a warmer. Very, very small footprint, very cheap price, but it is a full-size warmer, meaning it's going to take up probably 4 cubes, possibly 3. But for a tiny nugget of a price. Let's see. So, all right. So a regular fragrance flower is 2.8 ounces, and this bigger one is 6 ounces. So 3 times the size almost, or 2 times, I guess, if we're going to round up 2.8 to 6. So it's 2 times the size in oil. And then let's look at the size comparison on the flowers. I did a picture, but sometimes it's easier to just see it live. This was the worst one to pick. Hold on. I should not have picked that one. That's one of the poinsettias. That is not going to show you anything. That's not even going to work. Let's look here. I know I have some. Okay. This is the zinnia, which is not the same flower, but this is much better of a size comparison than the other one. So, Lord, you see the mess I got going on. Regular fragrance flower, the large one for the Mother's Day. That's gigantic. Do you see that? So much bigger. So about 2 times the size in oil. It doesn't say like how much longer or anything like that, but I mean, every bit of 60 days, if not longer. I mean, look at that. And it's so pretty. Look at that. I love them. They're very, 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 very pretty. So I wanted to show you guys that size comparison. But yeah, if you need anything from the Mother's Day collection, let me know. The Wolf box is also coming out on Monday, along with the Catitude box. So yeah, and if you need anything, look in the clearance department, see if there's anything in the clearance section that you need. And If there is, yell at me before Sunday so I can get you an invoice and I can get anything ordered for you that you want, and we'll go from there. All right. Have a good rest of your Saturday. Have a good Sunday. Have a good weekend. Stay dry. Stay afloat. And I probably will see you guys next week because we go on vacation the week after that. So I'll try to hop on here, let you guys know what I'm using or maybe what I'm packing to bring with me, and we'll go from there. Bye.